sign up for the rants, and we're down to 2 people for the rants. So that means, that's not a bad thing, John. That means that both will win prizes, because we have prizes for the top 2. So you're a winner automatically before you even come up here and rant tonight. So that's a good thing.
And if we do happen to get a third person that squeezes their way in, I'm sure we can find a third prize to give away.
All right, who's ranter number 1? Come on up. Ranter 1. Where is Scott?
Hey Scott, who's ranter 1?
Who's ranter 1? Okay. Ranter number 1. You can look right at JC into that camera. Stand right here and right into JC, because that'll show up beautifully on Facebook. Keep that close to your mouth and let her rip.
All right. What I'm going to rant about is a lot of people think that NASCAR drivers aren't athletes. And I'll tell you, you're in a 140-degree car going 180, 190 miles an hour for 3.5 hours. And if people don't think that's an athletic event, they're crazy. There's no halftime. There's no timeout. There's no 7th inning stretch. You're in that car and you're right on the ragged edge, and your heart's triple its rate, its normal rate. You're sweating. You're in a helmet. You're in a fire suit, and you're sweating, and you're right on the ragged edge.
Good rant. And you know what? I agree with him 110%. Because if you've ever been behind, and I have tried, nice job. Round of applause here. Yes, there we go. Little salute there. A little Barstool salute to that gentleman right there. John, have you ever been behind a wheel of a car, maybe even a test drive at Lebanon Valley Motor Speedway or the likes? And I did. You know, they gave the sportscasters, hey, you guys, like they're trying to educate us on exactly what he's talking about, like whether or not we think it's a sport or you have to be a really athletic to be able to do it. You know what? You do.
Roger, you need to be an athlete just to get into the car.
Well,
look, we got a driver. We have our own driver that races on the dirt track.
Matty D?
And I've looked into his car to see where he gets in. I mean, Matty's not here, so I'll say this. He's a tiny guy. He's probably about 5'5", 5'4", $130, $140. So he's a tiny guy. So I understand his seat's probably a little smaller than most people. But I looked inside his car and I was like, who sits in this? A 10-year-old? But yeah, I mean,
no, you have to be athletic, and it's not easy to do. I totally agree with that, Rand. Totally agree.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. All right, ranter number
Sean.
Sean. All coming from the same table.